So this would also apply for all people who have a Dhanusha Shukra, second Bhava Lord in the ninth, or even if you have a Shukra in Dhanusha. So if the second Bhava Lord is in the ninth, where would he aspect?
Third.
Third.
Very good, very good, wonderful. From the second Bhava, where he is placed?
Ashtam.
Eighth, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Write down this person, always keep this in mind. This is the rule. When you get a horoscope, immediately, second Bhava Lord in 9. So what should flash into your mind? 2, 9, 3, 8. With this, you should go about and predict. It is the number. It is just the number with which you are actually going about and predicting. And this you would understand with practice. As you practice, you won't need any person, you won't need any book, right? And as you keep revising, what I would do is, as the courses come to a 6th Bhava and as I introduce the higher session, one by one, whenever there's a free time, we will do a revision. Same thing I'll again and again repeat. Once I'm repeating it, immediately it would set into your mind, right? So now immediately your mind should get into 2, 9, 3, 8. That's all, nothing beyond it. So number 1, the person will have Vak Bala. Vak is speech, Bala is strength, which means will be a skillful, perfected, refined speaker. The speech will be good, sir. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. Again, the earnings and expenses will be correct with this person. There will be a quality associated with this person's speech. Number 2, owing to the father. Number 2, owing to the father, one will have gains. One will have gains. Number 3, the second bhava indicates income. Where is he? He is in the 9th bhava. Is he close to the second bhava? Is he far from the second bhava?
Far.
Far. So where will his income come from?
Distant land.
It will come from distant places. Either he will go to a distant place, he will go out of his town, or even if he is within the town, the income will come from other places or out of one's town, distant places. See, beyond the 8th bhava, automatically it becomes, or beyond the 7th bhava, or you can also take 6th also. Beyond the 6th itself, it automatically travels distant. Number 4. For the purpose of income, he will be away from his family. Family means wife. Family means father, mother, child. This is point number 4. Number 5. Finances will always be good. Finances will always be good. The father will face a litigation, and this litigation, accident, will be how many times? 3 times. 3 times or 2 times. Because we have 3, we have 2, both are numbers. Right? The father will go through a litigation, accident. I'm telling you accident because you should tell both. Both would inevitably happen in some form or the other. And this litigation or accident will be 2 times or 3 times. Number 7. The co-born with the father won't be there, which means younger sibling can write down. And if the younger sibling is there, this younger sibling won't do well. 3, 8. 3, 8, we have the 3, 8 combination. If it is there, it won't be good. What do you mean by won't be good? One, either this person won't be married, or the family life will continuously be a problem or torture, or the relationship with that co-born will be bad. Which also means you don't have to go that far to the second Bhava Lord in the 9th. If you have Dhanusha, and in Dhanusha you have a Shukra, please do understand this rule. Sometimes people go about and tell that, Shukra, Ashura Guru, Guru, Brahaspati, Deva Guru. So Shukra and Dhanusha Rashi, it will do this, it will do that. What will it do? Basically, you need to understand one logic here. Guru is always a guru. He does not actually go about and take revenge on anybody. Even when his wife went with somebody also, he forgave that person. So where is he going to take revenge on the Shukra? That is not the point here. But it is the combinations. Guru is not here to harm anybody, but it is the combination which creates a problem. See, respected students, what is happening here is, one is, throughout your life, you have been taught to talk stories using astrology. That is definitely important. Next month, planetary combinations. I will give you the format to go about and tell a story. But throughout life, you cannot go on telling stories. Predict to the point. You know what a big risk you are taking while predicting to the point? You will tell 10 points, okay? In the 10 points, 9 points will be correct. Even if 1 point is wrong, that person will catch hold to that point. But that is okay. That is absolutely fine. It is not that that point is wrong. Somewhere it is not happening at that time. It is going to happen. Or with that point, you will get another angle to that rule. But as professional astrologers, you should learn to predict to the point, even though astrology is what? Tentative. Astrology is what? It is based on not 100%, but still you should strive to be a professional astrologer. So if you're a professional astrologer, you cannot say, you may get, you may not get, I don't know, sir. You may get married, you may not get married, I don't know, sir. If you go on like this, how can you call this a profession? Right or wrong, get to the point. Storytelling, that also I would tell you, and I would give you a format. So please predict point by point. Shukra in Dhanusha Rashi, what does it do? You will have 101 answers. This is what it does. It's as simple as that. Right? Next. So another angle to Shukra in the Dhanusha Rashi, when will you get the other angle to it? Can somebody tell me? When we cover which bhava? Yeah, when we cover which bhava? The 7th
Lord of
bhava.
Libra. 7th.
Right. Yeah. So like that. Right? Next. In the father's marriage, there would be a slight problem, or there would be a secret or ragasya in the father's married life. Which means either the father, there would be small problem. Father, mother got married. Some quarrel is there, some fight is there, some misunderstanding is there. Ragasya is what? Automatically, in some cases, there would be 2 marriages. Number 9. Father's property will have problems associated with partition, or the father's property will have record problems. The documents won't be proper. The documents to the property won't be proper. Which is the sthana for father? Now you can tell Ramesh here. Which is the sthana for father? Aya?
9th.
9th. Which is the sthana for father's property from the 9th?
Mean.
Meena Rashi. Father's property is document. This is the way I'm predicting. Okay, you are getting the cake, final cake. But you should get this. Father's properties document. Which bhava?
11th.
Third bhava. Third bhava.
Aya, ma'am. 9th. 9's 4th is my father's property. Am I correct, Aya? Correct, ma'am? Meena Rashi. From Meena Rashi, what is documents? Third bhava. From Meena Rashi
Third
count? Rishabha. That's it. So now you have 2, 9, 3, 8. So automatically you get this. Right? Okay. Next. Next. Number 10. Next. Please keep this in mind. The fulcrum of predictions is the Kalapurusha Tattva. Without this, there is no astrology. Right? So boldly, mightily go and predict. Right? Don't go and predict tomorrow. Father, property, maybe the predict to the point. Right? Don't hesitate. Number 10. Number 10. The father, somebody has to go on mute. The father will move from one place to another place and grow. While he is growing up, the father in his growing up age, he will move from one place to another place as he is growing. Number 11. Father will be good in communication and commission. And this communication and commission, owing to that, it will give income. Number 12. This person or the father, one of them will be a left-handed person. Right? Or they would have been a left-handed person and they would have changed it to right-handed later on. See, the rule that I'm giving you is based on application. Again, at times, you know what happens? Father is not left-handed, son is not left-handed, but son's son or son's child is left-handed. Right? This is the maximum to which the rule would go. Number 13.
So how did this come?
Ma'am, the person or the father, right, will be left-handed. Ma'am, right-handed person, left-handed person. Some people write with their left hand. Some people use the left hand. Right,
So how
ma'am?
did you get this? How do you get this logic left-handed?
Ma'am, which is hand?
Third bhava.
Okay. If the third bhava, which hand is this? It is your right hand, ma'am. Hand in general, when you're referring to the right hand, it
Yes,
is the
right.
third bhava. What is the hand that we use for the toilet? Left hand. Ashtama bhava. Right? Why did I say that this left hand habit will be there? It will go ninth. Bhagya is associated. That's all. Over. Do you get the logic, ma'am?
Yes,
Ma'am?
sir. Thank you.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How is it, ma'am? How is it, ma'am? How is the rule? Right. Number
Couldn't even
14.
think like that.
Number 14. Yeah. Number 14. Now, any which ways, I will give you the logic. But see, I want you to ask me this logic because when you ask me the logic, you are catching me. The moment you catch, sir, which is the logic? That not catching me, you're asking me. Immediately, I will also get anxious. Okay, you're following. I'm ready to give you answers to each and every logic that you want. But please ask. Right. Now, right. Number 13. The person means boy, girl, both, okay, will have throat-related problems, throat pain, or in the throat, they would feel that there is some form of a lump. There would be some form of a lump or a growth, right? But it would not be complicated. Why? Because ninth is involved. But basically, right, throat pain. the throat, there would be a small flesh or lump-like formation. Number 14. They would lose the abharana, right? And they will get back that abharana after a few days or after many days. Again, third, abharana. Third, documents. Third, anything to do with written communication. Third, your cellular phone or your mobile phone. All of this is your third. So ultimately, they will lose their mobile phone, they would lose their abharana. After a few days or after many days, they will get it. 3, abharana. 3, mobile phone, cellular phone. 3, documents. See, one student, while he was studying in college, in the college bag, right, he left all the documents and it got lost somewhere. Right? 2, 9, 3, 8. This is the combination. Right? 3, 8, loss. Then now, 9 and 2, 9 especially, the bhagya has to come. After a few days, a person called him and returned back the bag with those record notes, right? Like this. Again, phone, all of this, you can actually go about and apply this rule. See, I'm telling you, just tell this to other people and see how they enjoy your predictions. Especially my clients who are traveling with me, they know. The way you actually go about and tell the predictions, when I say way, I'm not talking about the style here. What I'm teaching is what I apply. That is what will mesmerize them, right? Number 15. The person would have tried for a government job. The person would have tried for a government job. Falguni ma'am, did I answer that previous question that you had? Hope I did. Okay. Anyways. So, number 16. They will give upadesha, right? Which means they would give upadesha. They would give spiritual talks. In this family, though they give spiritual talks, religious talks, though they give upadesha, but in their family, there will be some form of an argument, some form of small problem will always be there in the family. Number 17. Number 17. Husband and wife, whoever, one of their income will always be constrained. Let us say the husband is working and the wife also starts working. The moment the wife starts working, there would be a lag in the husband's job. The moment the husband starts working, there would be a lag as far as something to do with what? Wife's job is concerned. Why? Because kutumba. See, after you get married, what is the kutumba or family? Husband, wife, child. Child obviously is going to school. He cannot do part-time work. So husband, wife. So automatically, husband, wife, one of them gets a job. Both of them get a job, but 3, 8. Which means the earnings will keep varying for one person. Again, number 18. Petition, rumors will come to them. Petition, rumors, all of this is the third bhava. Again, 8th also associated. Number 18. Number 18. When 5th or the 9th bhava lords, either of them, not both, if both well and good, okay, are associated, right, then good income. Now, when I say the 5th and the 9th bhava lord, it can also mean the Kala Purusha's son or guru. So even if guru or son is associated, yes, there would be goodness associated with earning. Number 20. They will go on pursuing some form of higher education or the other throughout their life. Repeating. They will pursue some form of a higher education throughout their life. And this higher education will be associated with medicine or Shastra, which also includes astrology, obviously. Number 21. They will get a high ranking position. Number 22. When they are 18 years old, they will go through an accident. See, accident does not only mean a vehicle accident. Some form of an accident will be there. Number 23. This person's father, their co-borns, if they are there, obviously they won't be there or some problems will be there. I told you that. They will actually go about and give up things for that person. Let's say the grandfather has some pension money. He died. Okay. Right. So the father will tell, you know what? You take that pension money. I don't want that pension money. That type of, there is some land, there is some small property, something, you take it. Right. That will be there. Right. Number 24. Good finances. Good finances. If Ashubha Grahas are associated, so for people who are joining in new, Ashubha Grahas, Shani, Ketu, Mars, Moon also. For people who are joining new, sir, waxing moon, waning moon, no waxing moon, waning moon. Moon is moon. It's a Ashubha Graha. Of course, when it comes to Parihara Jyotisha, moon is given a lot of importance. Rahu, I will tell you when to take it as Shubha, when to take it as Ashubha. Right? Again, when it is associated with Shoonya, which is Dagdha Rashi Lord, when it is getting into a combustion, Asta, right? When it is associated with Mandi specifically, I have given you predictions. Automatically, what would happen is number 25. The father will have eye ailments or will have ailments pertaining to the tooth. Eye ailments or ailments pertaining to the tooth. Right? Why? Because second. Next. The father...
Sir, eye ailment, sir? Eye
Yes.
ailment or?
Ailment pertaining to the tooth or teeth.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Number 26. If Ashubha Grahas are associated, Grahas mean Graha itself is Ashubha Graha. Then the father will get duped, right? Owing to a property. Owing to a property or land. So, for the second Bhava Lord in the 9th, Ashubha Graha association is not good because as it is the 8th involved, the 3rd involved. If one Ashubha Graha is associated, then automatically it would actually go about and create problems. So one, I've told you how record. I've also told you what happens to the father's property and the documents associated with it, right? Again, whenever it comes to record, losing record, it would always happen. How many times? It will happen 2 times. So 2 times they will go and lose the record. They will lose their jewelry. All of this will happen, right? Again, also note this point. They giving up things for their younger sibling is good for them. Because 3-8 has operated. Now what else is left? What else is left? When I give up something, I give up my property, something for my younger sibling, who the father, right? Then 3-8 is done. What else is remaining? 2-9. Do you get? So after that, Bhagya will operate in their lives. Any other?
Namaste, sir. I have a question.
Okay, just
You're
before I
talking
go ahead,
about-
before I
Sir.
confuse. See, whenever you're talking about material gains, right? Always give plus for Rahu. Whenever you talking about something associated with Jiva, so here obviously property is not material, property is not Jiva. but the father getting duped is Jiva. Do you get the logic here? Right? Because I don't want to miss this. So the base of, how you actually go about and take Rahu as Shubha or Ashubha is anything material when Rahu is associated, and after that, if a Shubha Graha is associated, there is no end to it. He does not know. It is just like, when they say a Shani strong in a horoscope, he does not know how much to give. He just goes on giving. But whenever it relates to Jiva Tattva, right, dangers to life, it can give you sudden dangers to life. So this should be the angle to navigate. So in this case, you can add Rahu to it. Aya, please go ahead, doubt.
Yeah, when we're talking about Shubha Grahas being associated, would these rules apply if, let's say, Shani happens to be the second lord as well?
Yes, Aya. Yes.
For say, Dhanush Lagna.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sure. Thank you.
But Aya, one more thing here. Just because an Ashubha Graha is associated, I've just given you 2 points. So don't miss out all the 23 points. Remember the rule, the golden rule here, a bhava has to function as per the placement. I've told you Neecha Graha itself is going to work. So please keep that in mind, right? So don't backtrack from your prediction tomorrow. If somebody is saying, no, that the rule is rule, that's it, full stop. You go somewhere else and go to some other astrologer. That is the way my students should be. Rule is rule. That's it. Yes or no. That is the way you should approach. Right? But don't be hard like this. Be courteous. Be good. Otherwise, nobody will come to you. Okay. Yes, sir. Any other question?
Sir, can you please clarify point number 7? I'm a little confused, with respect to who is being referred over here. Co-born with father's co-born?
Father's co-born.
Okay,
Ma'am, 9. Ma'am, where am I connected here, ma'am? I'm not. I is the Lagna, ma'am. 9 and 3, no, ma'am. Ma'am, do you get it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
9 is my father. 3 is his younger sibling, not my younger sibling. 8th is what?
Got it.
Either he is not there, or see, the 8th bhava is always like, either not there. If it is there, it is neither here nor there. One type of suffering is you're not there in life. Which bhava is that? 12th. 12th means you're gone. 8th is you're there, but endless suffering. Do you get it? Okay, 18 years, why does a person have to go through accident? Nobody asked me this question. Anybody can give me the answer for that? Anybody?
It's second bhava and number 9.
Right.
9 times 2, 18.
Wonderful. Superb. That's all. That is the logic. Simple logic. No, no PhD logic. Simple, easy logic. 2 into 9. Take a calculator. 18. That's all. 18 years. Excellent.
Sir, in that case, 9 3s are 27. Why not that?
Ma'am, second in the 9th. That's all.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Ma'am, I will tell you one more thing, ma'am. See, you stick with the rules I'm telling and apply. Okay? Don't immediately get creative. Okay? First, you apply the rules as I'm telling dictum using the rules. Then slowly, when you observe horoscopes, you add your own sub-rules.
Okay, sir. Yes.
See, ma'am, 2, 9, 3, 8. I told you this person will be left-handed. 2, 9, 3, 8. Now add your rule. This person will get a call only when he's in the toilet. He will get calls when he's in the toilet.
8 houses, toilet seats, correct.
Like this, you add slowly, steadily.
Yes.
After confirming it from other people. Okay. But don't get too creative.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So the last part I can confirm. My son has this combination and he always gets a call when he's in the toilet.
Okay. All right. Next. So, losing your purse, that is 3rd bhava. Losing your abharana, that is 3rd bhava. Right? All of this also comes under the 3rd. So, 2, 9, 3, 8. So, Tomorrow, you should just remember it is this combination which you should ideally go about and predict. 3, record. 3, my cellular or my mobile phone. 8th, I lose it. How many times? 2 times. 9th, Bhagya, I get it back. Right? This is as simple as that. Right? Next. And as I told you in the end, the father giving up something for the younger sibling is good. That will give Bhagya to the family. Who? The father. Again, some people will say, certain things are matching with me. Certain things are matching. What is there for my father is also matching for me. The reason being, see, always remember the 5th and the 9th always indicate your name, your fame, your nakshatra, your horoscope. So sometimes a lot of these rules can also match for you to a certain extent. Next, number 27. Number 27. In the father's family, right? There would be a suicide, or somebody would have tried attempting suicide. Who? In the father's family. Right? You just start predicting using this. Just like, this open book examination, because the beautiful points that you're predicting, it's okay even if you read from a book and predict. People will accept. The moment you predict one by one, all the ragasyas, all the secrets with each and every family will just come out open. It's as simple as that, right? Always keep this in mind, right? Each and everything is also associated with numbers. There is a number behind each and everything. At least from 1 to 5, you have the numbers associated. I've told you that in the beginning itself. Here, number in the form of bhava. So immediately when you are actually connecting the bhava, here 2, 9, 3, 8. Like this, which is the graha, which is the bhava, where is he? Where is he aspecting? From that bhava, where is he? With this itself, you can actually go about and create magic. Create magic, right? Next, number 27. In the father's family, one person would be in the food-related business. Food-related business can also be hotel, can also be agriculture, can also be literally a food business or a grocery shop, right? Or will be in a profession related to medicine. Put in bracket, bracket, chemical also. 2, what do you put into your mouth? Food. Where is this second bhava going? In the 9th, father's side. Again, 8, automatically, it also indicates medicine related income, anything associated with chemical or poisons. Right. Number 28. The father, if he has a sister, now is the other angle to what the question that was raised by a student. If he has a sister, right, the 3rd indicates the younger sibling. Shukra in general indicates your sister. Whether you want to call that a younger sister, whether you want to call it a elder sister, from a graha standpoint of view, Shukra indicates your sister. Now, let us say you have one sister. Let us say you have another one elder sister, Shukra. Younger sister, that also you can take it as Shukra. Let us say you have another elder sister who's almost about 7, 8, 9 years ahead. Then you take it as moon. But here you are not going to apply it. I'm talking about that which is applied when it comes to graha combinations and Nadi Jyotisha. Next, let us say you have a younger sister, Shukra. Let us say you have a younger sister and last there is one more younger sister who's almost about 10 years, 15 years, 7 years younger to you. Then you take it as Mercury. This is the logic. I'm just teaching you the logic. Don't apply it. I'm just giving it to you for information's sake. As of now, we are just delving into the bhavas and we are just delving into grahas and their karakatwa. So here, Shukra indicates the sister. Shukra in the 9th bhava. So who will be around the father? Who will be with the father for a long time? The sister will be with the father for a long time. In the father's family, one person would be married amongst the relative, or in the same house, they would have taken or given 2 girls. Number 30. The person's maternal uncle. The maternal uncle will have a female child. Number 31. The maternal uncle will have one child which will be born and which will die. It can die very, very young also, or it would be born and it will die. Or it would be born and it would just die immediately also. Or it will grow and suddenly die. And the death will have an element of mystery. The death will have an element of mystery. Which is the bhava, which is the rashi which indicates the maternal uncle? Anybody?
Sixth.
Simha Rashi.
Simha Rashi.
Fifth row.
And fifth from fifth is ninth, sir. And that is
Your
that's why
voice is very, very feeble. Go ahead, Aya. Fifth.
fifth from fifth is ninth.
See, the fifth bhava, maternal uncle. Maternal uncle's
Ninth.
fifth bhava is ninth.
Child.
So we have come to a conclusion that the maternal uncle will have a child. Most likely it will be a female child. Whether it is a female child or a male child, there is a possibility that the maternal uncle will have a child that will be born and it will die. Why? Because the third and the 10th, which is the karmasthana, is in the 5th. Do you get that?
So there is a disturbance.
Somebody needs to go on mute. Sapna ma'am. Okay. So, maternal uncle, child, fifth from Simha to be precise, Shukra. Death, why? Because we are ideally referring to it being the karmasthanadibadi and the third bhava. 10th, third. 10th indicates karma. Right? Again, we will get a little more deeper into the sukshama purely based on the nakshatra lords or the star lords later on. But this is the easy way as of now for you to understand the logic. Otherwise, if I go too deep, you will get a little, it will be like, I'm putting something above your head. So I don't want that to happen. Right? But the logic here remains the same. It's the logic that you need to go with. Right? Next, number 32. This person's mother's side grandmother, these are all additional points I'm giving you, right? This person's mother's side, that is his grandmother, right, will have 2 marriages or would have gone as a second wife or would have separated or been away from the mother. There would be misunderstanding with the mother. Next, we can write down number 33. When the second bhava lord here is in the 9th, right, either the father or the person in that family, there would be a Meena Rashi, Meena Lagna. There would be a Kanya Rashi, Kanya Lagna in the family. Second bhava lord in the 9th. How many of you? You can cross-check and let me know. What is the concept here? Shukra in the house of Guru. So where does Guru and Shukra attain complete strength? Obviously, or strength. Shukra attains complete strength in Meena Rashi. Guru also attains strength there. Remember I told you, whichever bhava a graha is seated in, it will go about and attract and crave for the opposite bhava. So where does the Shukra get into a debilitation? In Kanya Rashi. So this will also be there. Next, number 34. Number 34. In this family, two people will have the same nakshatra, same Rashi, same Lagna, or same name when the second Bhava Lord is in the 9th. Remember, the 5th Bhava is your name. The 5th Bhava is your fame. The 5th Bhava is your Jataka, which means what? Your horoscope is your 5th Bhava. Your nakshatra, immediately don't go to moon sign. When we refer to the Graha Karakatwa, Bhava Karakatwa, Rashi Karakatwa class, go to the 5th Bhava. I would have explained this. Your horoscope, your nakshatra, your Rashi is the 5th Bhava. The 9th Bhava is the grander version of the 5th Bhava. So second, number 2 in the 9th. So there'll be two people in the family who will be having same Rashi, same nakshatra, or same Lagna, or same name. This will be there in the family. Right. Next. With this, next. See, as we move to the 3rd Bhava, it will be in a different level altogether. But here, you should make use of this. You need to dedicate complete 2 years to this. At least in a week, 3 hours to 3.5 hours to 4 hours just for astrology. Remaining 10 hours, you watch cinema. Remaining 10 hours, you watch TV serial. 5 hours, you watch TV serial. Add 5 more hours. If you want to fight in the house, also go and fight in the house. But for this, you should dedicate that, right? As I told you, what you're investing in the form of time is going to actually go about and reward you in unlimited forms month after month. So you should just test month after month how it is actually going. And you can ask me any subject. I'm there to deliver. You ask me to go for, give you a numerology class, I'm there. Vastu, I'm there. Going about and teaching you in detail about the Varga Chakra, I'm there. Getting into the Navamsha D9, I'm there. Dashamsa, I'm there. All of that is there. But here you need to know that, it is the energy that you put in, the desire that you have, and the eagerness that you have, that is very, very important. And by the way, whatever I'm teaching you, the base of everything is going to be just this. Without this, it is just like you've taken the spinal cord out of a person. So wherever I go, even if I'm going to teach you numerology also, the base is just going to be lying here. So without knowing this, you cannot. Like for example, Muhurta, the importance of Muhurta is paramount. Even if your Lagna is haywire, even if your horoscope is haywire, leave it. Just by using a Muhurta, we can actually go about and we can go about and contribute so much to a well-being of a person's life. Else, from the other standpoint of view, just using the Muhurta, what time did you get married? What time did you sign this document? You can go on and predict. So sky is the limit when it actually comes to using proper, good predictive methodologies. Just using your cellular phone number or your mobile phone number itself, you can come up with predictions. The way you are, what you will do, all of that can be done, right? So all of this is possible. Of course, that will be coming to you one by one, step by step. And it will be coming to you in such a way that it is not even a burden for you from a financial perspective, because I really care about the fact that, there are some people who are trying to make something out of this, but who are having difficult times. So I'm trying to make sure that it is not a burden on anybody also, right? Next.